They said turn off the lights and light a candle. They want to rub you down in some hot oil, baby. Somebody sweet on you. And you know what? They do want to take a shower with you. They want to bathe you, male or female. They want to soap you up. But guess what? They don't want no sex. Not yet. I don't know. YouTube might put this at the back because I said the sex word. But they've been playing too, all right? They've been playing. Before y'all say anything about my nails, do y'all know I didn't know it's been that long? And I really don't care. Renting bills first, right? Productivity. Somebody got a problem too. They got a problem. They always critiquing somebody is what I heard. But they should not be throwing no stones. And they live in a glass house. 111 I'm seeing on the timer. I'm also seeing that your cup is about to overflow with so much love. They love you. They love you. And they've been looking for nub in all the wrong places. And they had once found it with you. Okay? Follow the golden rule. Somebody was being led by the Kulu. Somebody was being led by the phallus object in between their legs, and some may call it a kickstand, is what the G's are saying. They want to be stationary though, okay? And they about to do something like old school. They want to woo you, but they still want to get naked with you and feel your wet skin. They do. This is most definitely 18 and over. No children looks at these messages anyway because I don't have the settings like that. Something when it comes to your setting, your living situation as well. Your comfort zone, okay? Set your intentions. Follow the golden rule. You know what I heard? I had my do-rag on, and they said take it off. See, some of these dark spiritualists, they be targeting us, y'all, okay? I'm seeing something about some coconuts, too, all right? I don't know what the hell they doing with these coconuts, but they doing something with these coconuts, okay? They doing something with these coconuts. There's an intention you already set. Be of service. So, I'm hearing whatever you do for work, okay? It's intended for you to start a new trend. I'm also hearing whoever this person is who want to love you down in some hot oil, baby. Go on and listen to Turn Off the Lights by Teddy Pendergrass. They a trendsetter, okay? They are a trendsetter. I'm seeing the Ace of Cups. I am. I'm seeing the Ace of Cups. Practice moderation. Let's see what the book has to say about that, okay? I haven't used these cards in a while, but they told me to come on. Come on with the come-ons. It's something with the circumstances at hand now, all right? It is. And what I'm hearing is that it's a certain soul that you felt as though had cautionary tape around them. And likewise, I'm sure, is what I'm hearing. They about to come your way. Because y'all came to this earthly realm to form this bond, to change the narrative of love, okay? I'm hearing all type of slow songs. Kiss and Makeup, Let's Not Break Up, Chris Bender, y'all remember that? Practice moderation. You have chosen to incarnate to this physical dimension to enjoy and partake in experiences you could not have anywhere else. In all things, whether in the spirit realms or on earth, balance is the key to everything. Moderation simply means avoiding extremes in all things. You must learn to conserve energies and bring moderation in order to live a fuller life. Express yourself more clearly and cultivate the gifts of your spirit. If this card makes an appearance in your spread, you need to examine what aspects of your life seem to overshadow the rest. Too much work, too much food, and too much stress are all common areas to keep a watchful eye on. You are a precious being, and you need to understand that it is your responsibility to bring yourself to a state of balance and moderation or suffer the consequences. In life, there should always be a sense of cooperation with others. You are experiencing a time in our civilization that is saturated with stimulation and technology. It is therefore imperative to stop and be mindful of the moments that you are living. Simplicity in all things mixed together with a sense of balance in everything you partake in makes for a happier and longer life. That's practice moderation. What's at the bottom? Trust your intuition, bit by bit. Somebody trusting their intuition when it comes to you. You hear me? They are. So y'all know that what they said about Teddy Pendergrass getting caught with a shim. As a spiritual being having a human experience, you have agreed to forget your divine heritage while your awareness is focused in this dense physical world. But your connection to your natural state still remains with you, and it's called intuition. Just like any other muscle of your body, the more you use and exercise your intuition, the stronger it becomes. Intuition manifests itself as a feeling of knowing, usually in the area of your solar plexus, that gut feeling, right? Humans use words like gut feeling or hunch, but it is a sense that we are all born with. It is the sixth sense. Unfortunately, because of its ethereal quality, a lot of humans doubt its existence. But for those of us who have experienced it, we know that we possess an awareness that is not of this dimension. If this card appears for you, it can have several meanings depending on its placement in your spread. It can mean that an event or a situation is in the offing, and it will require you to trust your sixth sense even though all physical signs indicate otherwise. Or it can mean that someone within your influence is going to ask for your advice. Depending on their personal acceptance of their own knowingness, you may have to encourage them to do what feels right for them. Share a story of how your intuition proved correct in a time of need. So listen, with all that, I'm hearing that whoever this person is who gonna come and knocking, it was something that they intuition whispered to them, and it turned their MF and stomach. Okay, it turned their stomach, but then something you said confirmed what their gut was already telling them. Okay, so listen, with that shower, I'm hearing somebody could have found out something. You know, they was taking it slow, practicing moderation, or they will be. It's what your spiritual team already told you, okay? I don't know if this is you and somebody, whoever is listening. It could be a cross watcher who's listening as well, okay? Because they be sneak peeking, so they can sneak this, all right? Somebody was dismissed, though. Somebody was dismissed for obvious reasons. It was something that was supposed to have been kept on a hush because someone, is into the same sex. All right? Period, point blank. So I may be speaking to someone who likes the same sex. Or I could be speaking with someone who is a heterosexual and they not hip to the tricks of this trade. So listen, my cousin Dre was a big old pimp. Rest his soul, okay? Rest his soul. He left us in 2018. But he had somebody who was in his entourage who was a shim. And one of my uncles said they watched this shim dance naked at the strip club and didn't know it was a shim because they couldn't see the shim's thing. 10-12 I'm seeing on the clock. Somebody to be a Libra. Don't have to be, but it's about to be some balance restored with this reading. These messages are brought to you by your spiritual team, okay? And they need you to know a lot right now, okay? Especially when it comes to meeting new people. And what is this coconut? Is it a coconut drink? Is it coconut lip balm? What is this coconut? Is that the name of this bar or something? Coconut. I'm hearing coconut. Or somebody in the tropics, traveling to the tropics, huh? Trusting your intuition could prove deadly for someone else. Not in, like an unaliving situation, but as far as the transformation that will occur. Aquarius energy, Libra energy, okay? Somebody's cutoff game ain't mean nothing, but it's it could be a man, a masculine energy who needs some protection is what I'm hearing, okay? Who needs a divine protective shield because it's like they've been in the belly of the beast. This is someone whose sexual appetite is ravenous, okay? So listen, 2 queens. I'm hearing like Jack and Will, though. On the Will and Grace show. That's what I'm hearing, like Jack and Will. 2 queens. It was an episode where Jack took Karen to, they had dressed up as Starsky and Hutch or something, or he was Hutch or something like that. And they went to this street venue where there was a bunch of RuPauls. A sincere conversation, okay? Truth. Some actual factuals, all right? Some actual factuals. Somebody was devoted to keeping a lie hid, okay? To keeping something hid, y'all. You hear me? I'm seeing the numbers 3, 4, 6. I don't know why I'm seeing those numbers, so I'm about to get the angel book and see what they are. 3, 4, 6. And then you can Google them. Oh, I went straight to it. Skipping steps. Skipping steps. Details. Details are important. You are moving at a faster speed than most lately, and your angels are reminding you to make sure you aren't skipping any necessary steps. Circle back today to a recent situation and make absolutely sure you did not miss any details or processes that could cause an issue later. Somebody about to drop a bomb on somebody, okay? About to drop a bomb on somebody. Who is this Aquarius, all right? Who is this Aquarius who is happily content? They are contented with being ignorant, okay? Not stupid, okay? But not knowing. They haven't been following their intuition because they're following their intuition would mean that they would have to face their fears. I'm seeing journey within up under there, okay? That they would have to face their fears and that they would have to admonish all lies, okay? There is an Aquarius energy. Could be an earth energy as well. Somebody is old school, okay? Somebody could be a little long in the tooth is what I'm hearing. It's something that happened in the night hours. And I'm hearing pretty young thing, PYT, all right? A lot of acronyms going on around here is what the G's is saying. Dark science. It's a science to it all, okay? Just like my uncle seeing that shim on the pole and you couldn't see they dangalang. All right. Someone is in support of keeping this secret too, because what they want to do is make a fool out of somebody. They kind of already journeyed within, okay? Like this card says. They kind of already journeyed within, but somebody overshadowed their intuition, okay? Let's see. Could be a fire sign involved as well. Cancer energy. I need a vacation. I need a vacation. Death of an ego. Okay? Death of an ego. And somebody who failed to recognize, analyze, and realize that this Cancer was most definitely deceptive as hell. This Cancer, most definitely deceptive as hell. Somebody went on a vacation too, okay? I don't know if it was this Cancer or if it was that air sign that we saw, that Aquarius or that Libra, okay? But somebody had been in doubt. And when in doubt, you count them out, right? That's what some of us old schools do. You know, go on and get the fuck on out of here. You making me doubt myself, okay? Somebody is highly disappointed because they failed to see the illustrious picture that was being painted, but it was smeared, okay? Somebody already did a smear campaign. Religion. That's that dark science. That's that dark magic. Dark. Somebody is drinking dark too. Look, hoping they can purge you. This vacation. Something happened on this vacation while someone was on vacation. All right. It's kind of like a bad omen is what I'm hearing. Not kind of, it's a bad omen. Somebody's middle name is Trouble. Somebody's nickname could be Trouble was what I'm hearing. But it was some unexpected news, okay? It fell on deaf ears for the person who I'm feeling like somebody wants, they really want this person to think that they are dating someone of the opposite sex, okay? Or that they cheated with somebody of the opposite sex. Damn, y'all. But there was so many messages coming in and somebody was getting so many downloads, okay? And when it came to, you know, conversations being had and somebody trusting their intuition, somebody made them feel as if they were wrong and that their suspicion was wrong as well, okay? Who is this Cancer energy, okay? It could be somebody who is in your family who spoke up, or somebody in this person's family, whoever this message is for. Somebody be waking up feeling like they cup run over with love, okay? And then the person who's laying with them, their cup is half full. You get the metaphor I'm bringing to you? They're not satisfied with one person. They're not satisfied with just one gender. Gender reveal party or something too is what I'm hearing. It's I'm hearing like it's like two people who was offering up some information. All right? Two people who was offering up some information. I'm hearing somebody got a beard. Could have a gray beard. And they was looking at this person like they kind of... I'm also hearing when it comes to somebody being argumentative, okay, and high on something, all right? They were argumentative and high on something, all right? But somebody's high intuition is bringing somebody else anxiety, all right? They in their feelings because they don't want to let go. Somebody been looking for answers in all the wrong places when all they got to do is journey within and trust their intuition, okay? There was some problems in the connection. Somebody could have walked away. Somebody had death in their family and they used that to their advantage about these outbursts, about, you know, the conflict that was happening in the relationship, okay? Break up to make up type of energy is what I'm hearing. Somebody leaving, though. Somebody leaving. Scared to talk. Police. Death. Something is about to be completed. A cycle is about to be completed, and it's about to be some swift activity. The police about to pull a kick door, is what I'm hearing. In somebody's absence, it was something that happened, okay? Look, blending. Blending pleasures and not really balancing out. That's that Teddy Pendergrass shit. So, your intuition is your gift from the Most High God. He placed that in you for a reason, okay? And it was unlocked, is what I'm hearing. Karmic contracts, karmic relationships, and divine relationships that help to create a gentle flow of energy, a calm energy is what I'm hearing. Somebody was removed because dark magic was used. You hear me? Yeah. Below average. Somebody's a shyster. And now, whatever game that they had to get this man and this woman is weak. They can't keep them apart. They can't keep them apart because their paths, if they haven't crossed, they're about to. Yep, they're about to. And I feel like it's the Shem. I don't know what else to say. I feel like it's the Shem who, yeah, it's like this Shem is like kind of psychotic. Somebody's psychotic. Somebody trying to shut this Shem up too. Somebody trying to shut this Shem up. Somebody been lying like a motherfucker, y'all. Do you hear me? Somebody been lying like a motherfucker about their sexual escapades. All right? And the reason for these emotional outbursts. Yeah. The police about to get involved, though. Somebody got a tail. I just heard something about furries, too. But somebody got a tail. They up under an old law. They up under an old law, an old penal code. You hear me? 3 strikes, you out. Life. 3 strikes, you out. Life. Promises kept. Somebody was venting. Look, they will keep your confidential, venting to self. Somebody really ain't trustworthy, though, okay? It's sketchy. Somebody pissed off, too. They pissed. This about to be some information that is about to that had been spoken without somebody noticing. You hear me? Somebody's behavior has been erratic. They've been lying like a motherfucker. Dealing with the older man. They've been lying. Somebody pissed. Your spirit guide's been trying to tell you something too about this person who has this competitive nature. All right. Who is this air sign? All right. They feel like they got big dog status. All right. They want to be a gangster. They do. They want to be a gangster. Look, air sign dealing with a fire sign. I said something about a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This Aquarius, this Libra, or this Gemini. Take it where it resonates. Religious issues, okay? But it's really spiritual, is what the Jesus saying, because ain't nobody religious, is what I just heard. Somebody had an uncontrollable urge to do something to somebody, to do something with someone, all right? And because they want to speak up about it, because they know they are, straddling the fence, hopping back and forth, all right? Something happened in the fall. It could have been this vacation when somebody was in somebody's absence, but the school bell rang, ding, ding, ding. Class been in session, all right? Because your spiritual team been sending you so many signs through synchronized events, conversations, all right? Especially a conversation I'm hearing when it comes to a painting or something, all right? When it comes to a painting. When it comes to a painting, a picture that was painted, all right? Somebody trying to woo somebody. Make them feel like this is the type of life that they're going to have with them, all right? No, the jig is up is what the G's is saying. Look at this shit here. Same-sex marriage, all right? Watching television, eating comfort food, regrouping, just relaxing. Message is what the G's is saying. Somebody acting like they happy, but they really in their feelings. There's no honor amongst thieves. That's coming out too. Somebody do be pulling kick doors. Manicured. This is what you ain't hip to. Obstacles have to be removed first. Path being cleared. Hold tight. Slow motion. It's somebody who is underage, I'm hearing. Could be younger than you. Who about to bring something up. Somebody got cradle crap in their head too. They always scratching their head, patting their weave. They got cradle crap. It's a bunch of freaking dandruff. Oh my goodness. Unpredictable. But it is though, okay? It's predictable. This trouble. Somebody been, paying like they weigh. They've been going all out to make sure that their person is happy. Even though they're coming and going. They causing all this bullshit in the relationship so that they can leave, okay? Party. 777. You're expanding on a spiritual level, becoming enlightened, looking at the relationship from a spiritual point of view would be best. God is moving.